What's up, guys? Bells here, and today we are here to react to another video of Blasphemous HD. Now, this guy started making his animated stories, which I just found out, and I have watched a little bit of his videos, and the animation is just, oh wow, it's pretty good. But yeah, it talks about his messed up life of what exactly went down. And today we're going to react to one of the stories that I got up. Is called "My Crush Had Her Boyfriend and His Goons Jumped Me." It's going to be messed up, but we're going to watch it and we're going to react to it. It might be sound messed up, but I want to see exactly what happened. So, yeah, if you guys want to check out the original video, the link will be in the description down below. So, yeah, let's just check it out. So, let's get to it.
What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, aka Maurice Barnett. Okay, so look, a lot of you guys know that I recently went and got a job. I was fired from it about a week after I got the job, but I held it down for about 5 to 6 business days. So what happened was, it was a call center. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. One of the main reasons why I got the job was because I knew that there would be a bunch of vagina there. So my first day working there, we get a lunch break, as everyone normally does, and it's like 30 minutes long. So I go up in there and I get my lunch, and I sit down at this big old long cafeteria lunch table. Next to me is this girl. Her real name is Destiny. God Jesus, this woman. Okay, so I'm sitting next to this girl, this Destiny chick, and while I'm eating my food, I can hear out my peripheral hearing this chick complaining about how she doesn't have any food. For me, being hungry is the worst thing you can freaking be. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, maybe my worst enemies. So I give her $3 so she can go get some food. So she looks at me like,
yeah, I do that
are you sure I don't have to do anything for this? And I take one good look at her from head to toe, and I'm like, not looking like a 3 out of a 10, you can't. You feel me? I'm not really into incentivizing females to smash me, so it didn't really matter what she looked like. So the girl takes the money and she goes and buys herself some food, and she thanks me, and she sits down and starts talking to me. I talk with her for about 2-3 minutes, and then I get up and then I go find something else to go get into, right? You know, I'm talking to this chick, and it was so cool with this chick. Like, I like her personality so much that I became friends with her, so that I could get my penis in her later. But for now, we're just friends. So one day when we went to go to lunch, and we were walking past the Destiny chick, when I walked past her, I was like, yo, what's up? And then we just kept walking. And then the girl that had a crush on me, that I had a crush on too, turned around and was like, hey, yo, Destiny, Maurice likes you. And I turned around and laughed it off just in time to see her, the little Mexican chick, like, sneering. Like,
Ooh, I
have no problem with someone not being attracted to me, but what I got a problem with is I've gone out of my way to be nice to you and be nothing but fair and even buy you lunch, and now you're gonna treat me like I'm repulsive. So I told this chick about herself, and it was out loud in front of everybody, and you know, and people were like, she got butthurt. So instead of just being like, you know what,
I do that too.
He ain't shit, you know, I'm never gonna talk to him again, she decides, I guess somehow that made her like me or smash me just to prove that, you know, I really did like her. I don't know what her plans was, but after she did that, I was done with her. After that, she started trying to f with me in class. Like, whenever I would go to talk, she would always have some different opinion, and she would have to voice it out loud, and I would be sure to let her know to shut the f up. Like, nobody cares about you or your opinion. So I got to a place where I literally just started ignoring her like she didn't freaking exist.
Yeah.
And this would normally freaking work. Except one day, of course during a lunch break, we all get out of class. And when we get out of class for lunch break, we have to clock ourselves out in order to take our lunch breaks. So there's only like 3 clocks in this place, and they're all usually crowded to all. So when I got out and I saw that there was only one person at this 1 clock, right? So I run over there only to see to my horror that the one person clocking out and that was in line was Destiny. I was like, oh, I knew this was not gonna go well. I was like, so I back up 10 feet you know, and just ignore her and just don't say anything. So when this chick sees that I'm standing there and I'm the only person in line, I'm waiting for her to clock out, she literally stops clocking out and starts looking around, trying to waste as much time as possible so I can't clock out, right? So I'm just standing there like, you know what, whatever. So then, basically, one of her only 2 friends in that whole classroom was this other, I forgot what this bitch's name was, but she had hazel eyes, blonde hair, you know, she was bad, big ass titties, fat ass, bad as f***. So I'm like, Destiny starts signaling her to come over and clock out. Okay, now first off, I'm in line. And by this time, there's like 20 people in line waiting to clock out for lunch. And this is literally holding everyone up. So I'm like, okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do this. Destiny hadn't clocked out yet, and Giselle's on her way. I gotta wait a full 20 seconds for her to get over there, and then however long it takes her to clock out. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for this yo. So I just walk right in front of Destiny and go to clock myself out. And of course, the little Destiny she gets mad. What's wrong with you, you said? What the are you doing? What the And then Giselle's on the other side of me. Her pretty ass is yelling at me. You little so it's that serious? It's that serious for you? Mama. And of course, my retort to that is not to say anything to the bitch. So 2 hours later, after that, we go on another break. I sit next to the chick that's got the crush on me. And of course, she's sitting next to the table of the females. And the females start talking shit. The bad Giselle has the nerve to be like, oh yes, I didn't know you was beating now. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you hit me. Earlier at the time clock, you hit me. And I'm like,
oh shit.
No, nah, pretty sure I never hit you. And she's like, yeah, you did. You hit me. And I'm like, you know what? I get it. I understand. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, look, I understand. I know why you're mad. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, it's because you're ugly.
Oh,
and she
shit.
looked at me. And because she's so bad, like, she's a 9.7 out of a 10, like, you could literally see when I said that.
Big similarity to my story.
Wait a minute. And then a second later, she goes, whoa, no, you're ugly. Which is what I expected her to say, because I already know how a pretty bitch's mind works. So the minute she says that without missing the beat, I'm like, no, I'm unattractive, which can be fixed with physical surgery. You are ugly as because your lack of beauty is on the inside, and you know it, and that's why you feel like shit all the time.
I would exactly would say that.
Telling a pretty about herself was enough for my life to be forfeit. But apparently it is, because she got on the phone and she's like, I'm gonna tell my man and he's gonna kill you.
Go right
ahead.
Like,
please, tell your man.
Exactly.
Bye. And I literally left. 2 hours later again, it was the end of the day, the end of the work day, walking out of this call center, and out of nowhere, this black Mustang pulls up on me. Passenger window rolls down. Hey, I heard you like hit women, cuz.
Oh my god.
I'm like confused. Number one, because this car just skirted in front of me. Weird. Two, I'm trying to figure out what he was. I thought he was asking for directions or something. And three, I haven't hit any women. Well, at least not recently. And then it finally hits me what he's saying, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't hit women. What are you talking about? He's like, no, cuz I heard you like hitting women. I'm like, I don't hit any women. He's like, well, you hit my cousin. No, dude, I didn't. So you're talking about Giselle and the Destiny chick? That crap? No, dude, they're lying. You know, when I said that, I 100% expected him to understand and just be like, oh, okay, hey, you know what, my bad, man. Like, you know what I mean? But then he's like, no, nigga, don't lie on me, cuz. Heard you hit women. So I got mad and I jumped at the car because I was pissed. The dude, he's like, bro, you jump at this car again, I'm gonna air it out on you, bro. And then he pulls up the pistol and he shows me the butt of his gun. And I'm just like,
I was shut out. He had again.
So the dude, he opens up the car door. He's like, no, cuz I don't think you can understand me. And okay, so I'm expecting a fight, and that's cool. You know, it's at least better than getting shot. But then he gets out the car, and this is, and I do not exaggerate, 6'7". He was 6'7" feet tall. And I'm like, why? To make matters worse, there were more cars that I didn't see. Tell me why. They had 4 more cars.
Oh shit.
And every one of them had in it. Leave it to a pretty to assemble near 20 with guns to protect her fragile self-confidence. This is how ratchet of a call center your boy got a job at, my. The women went to their cars and popped the trunks and had pistols, my loaded pistols. And they was gonna come and they was gonna try to help your boy with. But luckily enough, it didn't get there. I don't know what spooked that big, but he got in his car. He was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna catch you later. And they all rode out. The security came out, and then the other females came back with their guns, and that might have had something to do with it. But I'm just like, bruh, man.
Damn.
Oh, the icing on the cake, the filthy bitch Destiny, watching and smiling. She's got her phone up, trying to act like she's texting, but she's watching very intently, and I can tell. She was so happy that I was about to get murdered. So I ended up getting fired 3 or 4 days later.
Yeah, I'd fucking hit that bitch.
The moral of this story is, don't pull bitches out of the matrix.
Yeah, damn that, man. I know it's wrong for me to say, oh, I'm going to hit that bitch now since she's lying that I'm going to hit her. No, if you say that if I hit you and that claims to be false, then I'm really going to hit you. If you're going to jump me, yeah, I'm going to kill you. And you'll be the one who set it up. Fuck that, man. You are not going to set me up and try to get me killed. Fuck that. I would get rid of you like Tony Montana style. I mean, I am a very respectful man, and I'd do anything for anybody just to be a nice guy. But if you ended up pulling that shit on me and try to get me killed, I'm gonna come back at you 10 times worse. But I'm a real man. I don't hit women or anything like that. But when it comes to that point, if you're dealing with crazy bitches, you got no choice. But yeah, most of this point at this story, his story is mostly similar towards mine, because that's the same events that I went through too. But except at the end of the video of gangs popping up and ready to shoot my ass and all that type of shit, that never happened on my side. Never. Even though at the end of the point when she would say, I'm gonna call my boyfriend, he's gonna fucking kill you, I just sit there and wait and put my ear closely to her phone, see if the phone rings. But yeah, tell you this story and this moral. There was this fine bitch in, I don't know, in this one school I went to. She was all fine, and she was just ended up just talking to me a little bit. You know, that's fine. I mean, I don't bother. But I ended up sharing my little secret that I did had a crush for her. I mean, it was no big deal. I mean, it's not a crime for a guy to have a crush with one of the girls, you know, unless you are engaged with another girl, or you're dating with her, or you're married. You know, that might be another thing. But if you're single, that's no problem. But when it comes to that point when that one chick ended up being a bitch to you and all that type of shit, that's not gonna happen. So I did exact same thing as Maurice Burnett, or Blasphemous HD, did the same thing. I just outsmarted her. Technically, I learned it from my older siblings, because they pulled the same shit as this chick did. But they also taught me to be a smartass too. And that's how I got a sharp tongue when it comes to people who pisses me off. Which you guys already see my roast videos, which I ended up roasting couple of dumbasses, couple of faggots, and one spoiled kid. Believe me, I'm a real nice guy, but I got temper from hell, man. And it takes a lot to piss me off. But yeah, when she told me that she said she was going to call her boyfriend, I was like, go right ahead. I'm waiting. Several hours pass, and she still has that phone in her head. Just waiting. Then she tried to say, I'll try to call her again. Ring, ring, ring. Just waiting to see what I'm gonna do. So she knew that I was a real fucking person. I'll just sit there and just wait, see what's gonna happen next. So she ended up getting nervous, and she's just like, I'm just going to hold my phone and wait until he leaves. So I was like, looks like you ain't going to do jack shit. So in another case, you better step off, bitch. So that's why me and Maurice has the same connection right there. I have a similar story on that one. I don't know if his side of life is kind of similar towards mine, but I know that one clip that we reacted to is very similar because I went through the same event, but I didn't went through the gun shooting, gun bullshit that like he went through. That never happened on my side. But yeah, believe me, I know how to destroy a pretty mind. And believe me, I don't like to be played with. I don't like to be teased by a girl who just wants to play with your things. That's fucking heartless, man. And plus, if you deal with a bitch that's like, you're not my type, and I'll be looking at him and I was like, I'm a man with a fucking pulse, bitch. What more do you think that a man can give? But there's also different kinds of girls out there that are just twisted. And they say, oh, men are just pigs. Really? You can be pigs too. Why do you think men invented the word hoe? There's slutbags everywhere sitting on the street and like, you went and died there for a free fun time? I'll give you a happy ending. But that's just stupid, man. I mean, why play a man's feelings? But yeah, as you guys can notice in the background, there's a little bit of upgrade because we have a little hoodlums living in this house too. So yeah, they need a room and this was suiting for them. And I know you guys say that, why are you sitting in the kid's bedroom? Well, actually, this is still my bedroom. It's just that it's been upgraded a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, comment below, subscribe, share, give a thumbs up, do whatever. If you guys want to check out the original video, the link will be in subscription down below. So yeah, thanks for watching.